Okay, next we will see about the social e-commerce and social network marketing. Okay, so we have social e-commerce. So what is social e-commerce? It's based on digital social graph mapping of all significant online social relationships. So it will say it is the synonym with idea of social network, and it will describe about the offline relationship. Alright, so what are the what are the features of social e-commerce? Same goes to about the social network. They have the newsfeed, they have the timeline, they have the social sign-on, collaborative shopping, network notification, and also the social search. So meaning that you can search your products by using the Facebook, the Twitter, the LinkedIn, the Vimeo, whatever. Okay, so this is what we call as a social e-commerce. And what is the social network marketing? So how we can market by using the social network. So the first one, we can have the social shopping site. Okay, under wisdom of crowds. The crowd maybe become greater, and about the crowdsourcing. So many crowd at one time, and the prediction market. So you predict. Okay, you predict about the market. Okay, social shopping site is a shopping experience you share by using a social network with your friends. Okay, and then it gives the impact about the buying process. And then when you share something and then you recommend, sometimes you like about the page, you like about the product and services. This is what we call as a social shopping site. Okay, and then we have wisdom of crowd. It is the idea that large groups of people collectively smarter than individual expert when it comes to problem solving, decision making, innovating, and predicting. For example, you want to produce or you want to market one product, and then you want to know what are the feedback. Okay, and then we're using these people to come up with the idea, right? Okay, and then number 3, we have crowdsourcing. Okay, the crowdsourcing. Okay, this is the crowdsourcing. Okay, it is a large number. Okay, when you look a word large, okay, it meaning that you have many. Okay, we can make a better decision about the topics, about the product. So it relates with the wisdom. Okay, with the wisdom of crowd. Nah, jadi lain dah my arrow. Okay, another prediction market is peer-to-peer betting market on specific outcome. For example, for election, the sales figure. So we assume that our sales figure might increase next month. Okay, so we bet. Okay, and designs for new product. Next, we have e-commerce and B2B transaction. What are the impact? Okay, if you look back at the learning outcomes, is something that we want to know what are the e-commerce and relate with the B2B transaction. Okay, so we have 4 items here. The first one we have EDI. Okay, the second one we have private exchange, and then we have net marketplaces and also exchanges. So what is EDI? EDI is a computer-to-computer exchange of standard transaction such as invoices or purchase orders. So this is example. Okay, let's make it. I give you my example. Okay, what we call as the EDI. Okay, for example, if you go to any petrol station, this is what my previous not my previous. What are my project that I was for my degree degree level, okay, about the EDI. Okay, if you go to petrol station, usually what happen, okay, you go to petrol station, and then the fuel maybe had achieved the minimal level. They actually have to close down because they have to wait, okay, with the lorry to provide the fuel to the petrol station. Okay, this is what happened. Okay, but by using the EDI, if they fail achieve the to that minima level, it will give you the signal to the computer, and directly it will make the phone call to the I don't know, maybe Shell or Petronas or Petron. Okay, and then by using the system, they will communicate. Okay, and then the signal will come back to your petrol station. Okay, we produce the Shell, for example, the Shell company will produce the invoice, send back to our company, to the petrol station. We agree, and then we pay some amount of money, then they will deliver it to you. This is what EDI do. There is everything. The signal is between the computer and computer, between the devices, right? Because when you have the manual system, what happens? You have to make a phone call, and maybe there is nobody will pick up the call at that time. So using the system. Alright. Number 2, we have private industrial network, or we call it as a private exchange. It is the large firm using extranet to link to the supplier, distributor, and other key business partner, and it is owned by a buyer. Okay, so this is the private industrial network or private exchange. Okay, so this is your firm. Okay, so you relate with all the supplier will relate with your firm, and then this distributor will relate to your firm. Okay, when we look at the definition, okay, it is owned by buyer. Okay, so meaning that you as a supplier, okay, you provide something, okay, to the company. The company is the owner of the the owner of the owner or the founder of that company. So you as the link is for you to communicate. Okay, communicate between the supplier, the distributor, the agent, etc., to the company. Okay, if you can look at the private exchange, you can have the product design and development. You can have the marketing. You can have the production scheduling and inventory management, and unstructured communication, maybe by using graphics or email. Alright. Number 3 is a net marketplaces. Single market for many buyers and sellers at one time, and industry owned or owned by independent intermediary. Okay, so this is about the net marketplaces. Okay, you can generate the revenue from transaction fees or other services. For example, if you want to, okay, you have your own company, but in that company, you can have many sellers can put their product into your company. For example, you just like a cafe, okay, and other people will put the food and drinks, okay, in your cafe. So this is the seller, between the seller. So whatever you have to pay some money to the seller. Okay, and then we have the buyer. The buyer meaning that when they go to your cafe, they can find many products at one time. Okay, that's the best thing about the net market places. And then use price established through negotiation, auction, RFQ, and also the fixed price. RFQ, when we have these things, okay, it is about the price. Okay, the price itself. Okay, either you can have the negotiation between the buyer, between the seller. Okay, so this is what happened, and then it will focus on direct or indirect goods. Please find what is meaning by direct or indirect. Direct usually that relate with the company. For example, like company who produces food, so must relate. Indirect usually is the band we using to write a report, etc., right? And then maybe vertical or horizontal marketplaces. Okay. And the last one, we have exchanges. Exchanges is independently owned third-party net marketplaces. So it is a part of the net marketplaces and connect thousands of suppliers and buyers for spot purchasing. Alright, so typically provide vertical market for direct goods for single industry, example food, electronics, and proliferated during early years of e-commerce, and many have failed. Okay, why? Because it is owned by the third party. Okay, by the third party. Okay, the next one we have m-commerce. Okay, I think I want to stop here. Okay, because m-commerce I want to come up with the other video. Okay, for you. All right. Thank you.